Listen, I know that life has been kicking all of our ass lately, but you do not have to look like it. Walking around with dark circles like I used to, acne, hyperpigmentation from not wearing that sunscreen, but knock all of that out, adjust your crown, and return your skin to goddess status with Regal Rose Club. Purchase their vegan skincare cleanser, moisturizer, and mask using the link below. It's all made with organic and natural premium herbs. Get your glow back with Regal Rose Club. Meet y'all on Wino Gang Podcast after these last two stories. Who's next? Oh, it's the last one. It's the last one. Now, do y'all remember when I exclusively broke that Kevin Hart was motherfucking lying and creating a diversion to get public sympathy in order to get people to feel sorry for him for cheating on his wife, okay? Pregnant wife at that. During the week of her birthday and their wedding anniversary, he flew with some billionaires to Las Vegas with women on a private plane where he met the young lady that filmed the fucking video, okay? That caught his ass. Hitting it from the back, unprotected, and when it put that same dick in his wife while she was pregnant, gave her damn clap and roaches in her pussy. And, in order for him to take responsibility, he did it as a narcissist would and blame it on somebody else. Well, I'm not. The reason I'm coming forward is because I love my family. And I told my wife the truth about me fucking that bitch, even though I flew with her on a private plane to Las Vegas with a bunch of other billionaires and they had hoes, contracted hoes on the plane. So ain't nobody gonna extort me. And he literally handpicked the friend that he's always been jealous of and told the police that this was the guy, JT Jackson, that supposedly came up with this whole thing, even though JT flew out days later. Because Kevin called him up and said, hey, you want to go to Vegas right now? Forgot about his pregnant wife being in the room. You know what I'm saying? 7 months pregnant. It's their wedding anniversary. It's her birthday. This nigga called up, said, hey, I'm going to Vegas this weekend. Y'all coming? They couldn't come. JT has a wife. He said, I got to plan shit. So I'll see you in a couple days. Kevin got his high ass on the plane, on a private plane, because he didn't fly commercial. Because everybody, I just don't understand why people just didn't ask themselves this question. Like, you know what I'm saying? She met him on the plane. Was it in coach? Was it in first class? No, it was on a private plane. You don't just get on a private plane with just anybody, okay? I didn't know Kevin Hart was who he was. Bitch, everybody knows who Kevin Hart is. When she told that lie, y'all should have knew she was the bitch that put the camera in the motherfucking room. But did he come after the bitch? He came after his friend because he was jealous of JT. And y'all might say, why would Kevin Hart have to be jealous of JT? Plenty of reasons. He's funny. He's tall. He has a commercial look. He has, you know, what they call, quote, good hair. You know what I'm saying? He's the same height as his wife, as Aniko. It's a lot of reasons. Kevin has always had an underlying jealousy for JT, but in order to, I guess, make himself feel better, this was his way of throwing someone who's been beside him for almost 20 years under the bus, and this nigga was nowhere near around when the camera was planted. The bitch who he fucked planted the video in the hotel room the moment the nigga went to the bathroom. Did you see the angle? I seen the tape. She sent the tape to Famous. This was before Famous was gossiping the city. And literally used it to extort Kevin. Did he go after Montia? Did he sue Montia's bag after she was coming after the bag? No. For some reason, he oddly just in his head and said JT did it. I know it was JT that did this. Because he needed a fall guy and he needed people to feel sorry for him in his circle and really believe that he was set up by his best friend because his best friend wanted his money. And everybody fell for it. And then Kevin, I told y'all, JT, was not guilty. I told y'all, JT, all charges would be dropped. There would be no motherfucking charges. And Kevin gets his happy ass on the internet yesterday and says, I'm so happy that this is over. Instead of apologizing to this man, instead of saying to this man, I'm sorry for trying to have you locked up for a long time, because this was a federal investigation. I'm sorry for these trumped up charges to be placed on you, and the feds and the LAPD found no wrongdoing, no link to no one, but the one bitch he fucked while he was fucked up the entire weekend somehow just got off, because it really wasn't his first time fucking that bitch. Now, I got to say allegedly on that, because, they'll come back. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It was my first time there. Okay? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. But he let her go. And the reason he didn't have the feds look at the hoe he fucked, the one that was the only person that was in the room, or the housekeeper that knew he was staying in that room. Matter of fact, it was her fucking room. Why would JT go put a camera in the room to extort you, and he making his own mother? Matter of fact, he ain't nowhere near around. It's the narcissism for me. What way to get public sympathy for me cheating on my pregnant wife and possibly losing the very brand that I built, because I don't want to take responsibility for being the bitch-ass, short-ass, small-dick-ass nigga that I am, knowing the only reason I pull bitches in the first place is because of my check. He did it. He did it. But did he come out and apologize? He didn't. He came out and said, I'm glad that it's over. Why is it over? And the very bitch that filed a lawsuit against you, and you don't want to mention nothing about that lawsuit, because you know that lawsuit, once discovery hits, everything is going to come out, the relationship between y'all, and you don't really want to go down that route, because you know everybody you was on that plane with, all the damn coke parties and drug parties you done went on is going to come motherfucking out, so you point blame on him, so that everybody won't look at this bitch that done sued you for setting her up, even though she set you the fuck up. But she knows she got enough on your motherfucking ass to make you settle. Now watch JT sue this bitch ass, short ass nigga, and he's stupid if he don't, but he gonna motherfucking do it. And with that being said, now I gotta motherfucking go.